This edition of Mac Voices is supported by MacStock Conference and Expo and the Midwest Mac Barbecue in Woodstock, Illinois on July 16 and 17. A weekend of great tech presentations and discussions, and barbecue on top of it all. Get a look at the all-star speaker roster and register at macstock2016.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is Mac Voices at NAB in Las Vegas. This is JB of Backbone. He's going to show us an interesting little enhancement to your GoPro. In fact, it's not really a little enhancement, JB. It looks like a pretty big one.
It's a fairly big redesign, actually, but it's quite easy to do. So what we do is, through the modification kit, which we call Ribcage, you're able to move the sensor forward much, much closer to the lens, which actually enables us to remove that fairly standard GoPro fisheye and open up the capabilities of the camera so that you can literally fit virtually any lens available on the market. So building off of that, as you can see right beside me, we've got a 500mm EF mount zoom, and then what I'm holding right here is I think a 3.5mm drone camera, all that can be fit on the same camera based off the same mount.
It's very nice. Now, obviously, this is not supposed to be quite as rugged as a GoPro camera, I don't think, but the results are spectacular.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, being able to expose the lens obviously takes away from some of the impact or action cam functionality that the GoPro does have. But given the fact that we do tack on a aluminum faceplate, it does add to the robustness. That being said, there are certain, especially with this drone camera here, there are certain adapters that you can actually fit over top of the GoPro, the extended cases, to protect them a little bit. Additionally, you can also bring the extended case waterproof version to bring it underwater.
Wow. So I got to ask, we're talking about sort of disassembling a GoPro camera,
yes.
And I'm not sure everybody's comfortable with that. How difficult is it?
It's not that, for me it'd be difficult, because I'm not that technically able, but for most of our market, who are tinkerers, hobbyists, who are technical folks, it takes about 45 minutes. We've got some online videos. It's actually rather easy to do when you follow the steps. Maybe that's kind of my challenge. I tend to not read instructions.
Yeah, we all have that problem.
Indeed. So what you can do is actually order the cameras straight off from us, finished. You can order a kit for $250, which allows you to actually do the modification at home. Alternatively, you can go to one of our many resellers through the States, Canada, and worldwide, and they'll do the modification for you.
Okay, and I assume the list of resellers is on the website.
It is on the website. You can just go to backbone.ca and then just search through our 70 resellers and a growing list of resellers, I might add. Got a couple of new resellers as a result of this fantastic show.
Now, for $250, I don't get lenses. Is that a correct statement?
That is a correct statement, absolutely. What you do for $250 is remove the limitation, the single lens limitation of the GoPro. So, in effect, for $250, you turn this into a 4K powerhouse commercial camera, being able to use literally any lens available on the market.
And that's what you're doing over here. I mean,
Indeed.
This is kind of ridiculous.
It is. I mean, this is a bit of our shock and awe piece right here, but the big 500mm lens, as you can see, has literally pulled people off from the aisles here just to be able to see what in the world is going on here. And it's pretty impressive. I mean, as an independent filmmaker, being able to turn a small camera like this, still with 4K capture, into such an adaptable camera because of the lens interchangeability, to go from shooting drones, as you can see behind me, to bringing it underwater, to putting it in car for some really tight over the shoulders, to then being able to shoot some wildlife for travel photography. It's pretty impressive. We really we build on the very good GoPro brand loyalty and functionality and just enhance it.
Very nice. And the website again is?
It's backbone.ca, back-bone.ca.
JB, thanks so much for the time.
Thank you very much for your time.
Folks, more from NAB in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is Mac Voices. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the Mac Voices blog. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, the Mac Voices Dispatch, to stay up to date on all the latest Mac Voices news from our front page or at macvoices.com/newsletter. Do more with your Apple tech by subscribing to the free Mac Voices magazine on Flipboard by visiting macvoices.com/magazine. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.